I'm Matt Plapp,
I'm Sean Walchef.
and this is Own Their
Phones.
Let's go. You can just call me Tater Tot. That's my new rap name.
That's right.
Spinning that beat. So
I'm really excited for this episode. I hope it seriously helps. All we need is one restaurant story. One restaurant story. You tell us what this inspired you to do.
Yep. So you sent me this text and I saw it. And it's kind of funny. We're sitting here just now and I'm trying to find it on Facebook. And in my head, I'm swearing I saw a giant thing of tater tots. But I remember texting you, like, can I get cheese and bacon and barbecue on them? But you made a Facebook post that as of right now has ballpark 400 people or so that have engaged, 164 comments. And it was a great post. So talk about the thought behind it and what you did. And let's go into that.
So number one, we're going to go into COVID. So COVID was a big restructuring of many restaurants, every restaurant. How do we do business? And anyone that's listening to this podcast that owns a restaurant knows that we had to reduce our menu.
Yep.
We had to reduce our offerings, figure out what does well for delivery, figure out how do we, optimize takeout, but what are we going to take away so we don't have waste? So there are things that we took away during COVID. Us specifically, we were a breakfast restaurant on Saturday and Sunday. We were built on breakfast way back in the day. We used to do burgers, salads, different types of sandwiches. We had a very big menu. And when COVID hit, we went down to just barbecue. We wanted to be the in and out of barbecue, literally 5 meats, 5 sides, 1 dessert. And that served us very well during COVID, doing delivery, doing third-party takeout. But as we've gotten out of COVID and we've brought dining back, so many people are asking, well, when is this coming back? When is this menu item coming back? When are burgers coming back? When are tater tots coming back? When is breakfast coming back? And these are all comments from Yelp, from in-person people, from people on Google, Winback, which is the Ovation app, on Facebook. These are all questions that people are asking because they love something.
Yep.
Our question back has always been, well, right now we're focused on building the best barbecue possible, the quickest way possible, slow food fast, the Amazon of barbecue. So, we're not trying to get bogged down by adding new menu items.
Yeah.
Well, this has been on my mind for a couple months now, and I keep seeing these comments. I keep hearing about it in the manager meeting, and it's like, why? If people want it so much, why can't we bring it back? Operationally, it's too hard. It costs too much. It doesn't make sense. Well, back in the day when we first started, it was just add it. And we got to a place where it's like, you can't be everything to everyone.
Yep.
So then we got to the most scaled back version, which is just barbecue. Well, just barbecue, how hard is it to add tater tots? We're not actually making the tater tots ourselves.
Yep.
We're not getting potatoes, boiling potatoes, making the tot, frying the tot. No, these are tater tots that are coming from U.S. Foods. Great quality tater tot, but these are just tater tots. Culturally relevant, Napoleon Dynamite tater tots. So I'm having a conversation on our text chain with my managers, with Eric and Lisa and Ian and Steven and Gene, and it's just like, can we bring back tater tots? Like, well, it's easy. I think we can do it very easily. It's not going to, we can do it at all locations. So we can do it at our ghost kitchen locations. We can do it at our main location. We can do loaded tots since we have barbecue. There's a lot of things that we can do. Let's poll Facebook. So we made the decision to do it, but it was, what can we do with this decision? Let's ask the community, one of the most engaged communities, Facebook, with simple text. Like, as much as we talk about video on this show, I literally just use simple text.
Yep.
Should we bring back tater tots? And literally hundreds of comments within the first hour. And now whatever amount of comments on. But the amount of people that it was like, oh, I'm like, I can't believe how many tater tots we've sold. But this is a slow drip. It's an easy way for you that's listening to this show, the restaurant owner, business owner, whatever you're doing, there's something you've taken away that somebody wants back.
Yep.
When you take something away from a kid, they're going to tell you what you took away. You took my phone away, Dad. I want to play Subway Surfer, is what my son says.
I've got
okay, We'll bring it back.
I've
What
got
do
to
you think
commend
if we
you.
bring it back?
I've got to commend you because Matt Plapp, if Matt Plapp was in your shoes, that text chain wouldn't happen. I'd have been like, hey, do a Facebook post, tater tots. They'd have been like, hey, they're out of tater tots. Like, we can't do them. We don't have. I would have never asked any logistical question. And
Yes.
the team would have like.
Well, that's 15 years. That's 15 years of me burning the house down.
So I love that. And I actually I think sometimes, I read I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but there's a Harvard Business Journal just came out, the fall edition. It's on social media. The front of it's a dartboard with a dart in it, and it's a fire issue. Harvard's way the hell above my pay grade, but this thing had a lot of tangible stuff. And some of the stuff I took away from that relates back to what you did here. Number one, they talked about how a lot of the big companies, the majority of the advertising money is spent by major companies, the Pepsis, the Coca-Colas, McDonald's. And the hot new thing is let's just go after 18 to 25-year-olds. And so they're going after what resonates there. And a lot of times there's a piece of the pie left. And it's us old farts, or it's us people that maybe that don't relate to video as much. And this post was back to the basics. It was literally, it's a fire picture. It's got the little guy holding it, shrugging his chin and saying that. But here's the stats on this simple post. And by the way, what did this Facebook post cost you?
Zero.
Okay. So I just want to clarify that because a lot of people still, for whatever reason, aren't posting all the time. You had 6,831 people and impressions. You reached 6,880 people, 780 people. You had 889 people who took an action. I mean, think about that. Reached 6,780. Let me do some math here because I went to public school. I can't do that good. So I'm going to divide 889 divided by 6,780. 13% of the people that saw this post reacted.
Yep.
One person with a giant laugh face, 39 with a heart, 198 with a thumbs up. I'm glad to report nobody was angry or sad. You had 168 people that took the time to comment. 484 people clicked something. I'm not sure what. I guess they could click your page. I mean, really the only thing you can click there is the page name. Yep. So that means they went to your page, which means you got traffic, which means they went, hey, my buddy commented on this post. What's Cali Barbecue? They click your name and go there and go, man, this place looks fire.
Well, what's even more powerful is what America's Best Restaurants has done for us with our VIP program, because every person that commented could opt in to become a VIP to get an offer.
Yeah, and what John's talking about is we have an automated tool hooked up behind the scenes we call Database Dynamite. And the goal of Database Dynamite is to blow up. In my mind, I thought dynamite meant make big back in the day, but also to blow it into pieces, because when those people comment on that for the first time and they go into Messenger and they're a brand new person and say, hey man, join our VIP program. And then it asks them, are you a new frequent or lost customer, male or female, email, so we can segment the database. But yeah, we leveraged your great idea, and your great idea was two-pronged. Number one, you spoke to your team, the people who got to deliver the tater tots to the customers. Number two, you made a fire post that went back to the roots. And then number three, we had it hooked up and it did well. And so, I mean,
and we engaged with everyone that commented. So the people that said, bring the burger back, I would ask them, which burger was your favorite? Oh, the Cali burger was my favorite. Oh, bring breakfast back. Well, we're not going to bring breakfast back right now, but thank you for the comment. We appreciate it. We're adding it to the list.
And I saw somebody commented on that jalapeno bottle caps. We used to have a Mexican. We used to have a Mexican joint.
They're so good.
Had them. I haven't seen them in years. I don't know if they just went away. Like maybe they don't exist, but they were Mexican. You dip them in queso. Oh man, fire!
Phenomenal.
Well, awesome. That's it for this episode, baby. This is
Own Their Phones. Bring something back. What are you bringing back? That's the question. What are you bringing back? And be sure to post it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of it. Post it. Pull your customers.
Yeah, look at what you eliminated. Figure out what's an opportunity to bring back. Do what Sean did. Don't do what Matt would have done. Ask the right people, because I would have literally brought something back that probably didn't exist anymore, because maybe those jalapeno bottle caps don't exist anymore. That's why nobody has them. But poll your company. Make sure you can execute it. Make sure you can do it. And then spark that fire with a great post there and dominate. Because what Sean did there was the fact that 10+% of the people that saw that, he owned their phone. He was in their phone. He was in their attention span. And now he's going to be selling a lot of tater tots.
Lots of tots.
Let's do it. That's all we got. Own there.
Phones.
We'll see you next time.
All right.